I wanted to see if I could automate virtual machine deployments. I've set a few rules. No pressure. We did all that debugging in the previous video. Then we're about to run our repaired workflow, and then I rudely cut us off. But that's okay, because in this video, in mere moments, we're going to run the workflow and see what happens. Let's run the workflow. Fingers crossed for our third attempt here. And it appears to be going farther than before. You may notice that the schema, the little flowchart looking thing, is changing here, flip-flopping back and forth because our workflow is calling the other workflow. Now, we could go straight to the vSphere client and see if the new virtual machine got created. But what I'm going to do is actually go take a look at the variables tab. If we look at virtual machine name, does this look like what we wanted? Well, it did. Okay, so let's go to the vSphere client. And in the vSphere client, do we have a VM called myVM-001? In fact, we do. All right. I'm feeling pretty confident here. I'm going to actually right-click and delete both of those virtual machines. And I'm deleting those virtual machines because when I run my workflow, I don't want to have to worry about colliding with those VMs that already have the name that I'm planning to generate. All right. So right now, what we have is a workflow that's a bit smarter. It knows how to generate the name of the VM, and it has that extra code to generate a 4-digit name, but this workflow is still only creating one virtual machine. What we need to do is modify this workflow so that it'll create as many virtual machines as we want. Now, you can do that a variety of different ways, but all the ways you do this are going to involve a loop of some sort. All right, our second workflow is running. It's correctly generating VM names, but the workflow still only knows how to deploy a single VM at a time. We need to fix that. So join me next video and I'll show you how.